Windblade!
Let's move.
Let's get it on!
You can't run! Well, don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun. This detoxifying heat! Take cover! You can't run! Well, leave it try. Well done. Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun.
Let the show begin.
You can't run! Well, leave it try. Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun. Use this. This one's well done. You need to hurry up. That seemed to work. You can't run.
Looks like I got carried away. I'll protect us.
Myself. Roast and fry. Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun. This was killjoy. Roast. Fuel's clogged. Use this first. That seemed to work. Shouldn't get careless. Have a load of this.
Let the show begin.
This first. Take cover. Shouldn't get careless. This one's well done. Roast and fry. You need to hurry up.
Oh, I can't stop now. They need me.
An unfortunate fault. Use this first.
You?
That's
Huh?
what an annoyance. Use this first.
I knew I should have stayed home.
Windblade!
Use this first. This is trouble. Finally, so quiet.
I'll protect us. wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sister. Let the show begin. So, is this what delusions are made from? So much crystal marrow. Now, where have we seen that before? Wait a second! Are they getting this from Rito? So the conjure permission are...
Get it on!
This was a killjoy! We've only just begun! You need to hurry up!
La, 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 la. Let me amuse myself a little.
You can't run! Well, this isn't over!
You asked for
Over
it!
here!
Toxifying!
The more, the merrier.
You need to hurry up!
Blink!
Don't be a killjoy! You've only just begun!
Let me amuse myself a little. Let's dink!
Disappear!
You can't run! Well, get it together!
More, the merrier.
Don't be a killjoy! You've only just begun!
Blink! Over here!
Buckle up!
Windblade!
This was well done!
I'll protect us.
You can't run! Well, neither can I. This was well done! Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun! Roasted fry! That all you got? This was well done! Roasted fry! You can't run! Well, neither can I. Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun! This isn't over!
Let the show begin.
Detoxifying heat! This was well done!
Look alive!
Here! Here!
This was well done!
Here!
You can't run! Well,
Here!
I miscalculated. You need to hurry up!
Here!
This was well done!
Here!
An unfortunate fault!
Here! Here!
Have a load of this!
I'll protect us. Let the show begin. Yikes! It looks dangerous. We'd better watch our step or we might get hit. I'll protect us. Let the show begin.
Let's move. Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun. Use this first. You can't run. Well, try. That seemed to work. Have a load of this. It's not combined. I see through you. You need to hurry up.
Twin blade.
Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun.
Let's dance.
I must collect you. You need to hurry up. You can't run. Well, this was well done. Please get it together.
Twin blade.
That all you got? You need to hurry up. Roasted raw. That seemed to work. I see through you. Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun! You need to hurry up! You can't run! Well, neither can I. Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun! Looks like I went too far.
Let the show begin.
Wind blade!
What an idiot. Use this first. That seemed to work. That seemed to work. That seemed to work. What an this first.
Let's dance.
That seemed to work.
Wind blade!
This is trouble. Loneliness of death.
I'll protect us. So, is this what delusions are made from? So much crystal marrow. Now, where have we seen that before? Wait a second. Are they getting this from Rito? So the times of the mission are...
Let's get it on!
Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun. You can't run! Well, neither can I. This was well done.
Let me amuse myself a little. Oh, now you've got me worked up.
Let the show begin.
Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun. Well done.
Ready, steady, go!
Roasted.
Over here!
Wind blade!
Let's spark things up a little.
Detoxifying heat! You need to hurry up! This was well done.
The more, the merrier.
I miscalculated.
Let's dance.
Roast and fry.
Maybe I wasn't meant for this world.
This was well done.
Blink!
Roast and fry.
Oh, now you've got me worked up.
This was well done.
Let me amuse myself a little. Who can I find who might amuse me?
Look alive!
Blink!
Hit! Hit!
This was well done.
Get!
You need to hurry up. Roasted fry.
Here!
You need to hurry up. This was well done.
Let the show begin.
You need to hurry up.
I have some for you
Feel
too!
caught.
Here! Hit! Get!
Shouldn't get careless. Have a load of this.
Hit! Hit! Hit!
Let's cook this through.
I'll protect us. Let the show begin. Yikes! It looks dangerous! We better watch our step or we might get hit!
Intruder spotted! Do not let them impede the work of the Harbingers. You'll never get out of here alive!
Windblade!
No excuse for slacking!
Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun!
No slacking!
God! Time, you can't run! Well, neither can I. Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun!
It isn't time for a break!
Let's do this quickly! Can't run! Looks like
Come on, we can do it. Let the show begin.
Surrender and I'll be gentle.
This should be fun!
Look alive.
No slacking off!
Let's end this quickly!
My work finished.
Windblade!
I'll protect us.
Let's end this quickly! Let's not waste time!
Buckle up. Let the show begin.
Windblade!
Let's end this quickly!
I'll protect us.
Almost.
Let's get it on!
Let's end this quickly!
Windblade!
Let the show begin.
Let's end this quickly!
Look alive. Let's dance.
Almost. Let's end this
Windblade.
quickly!
You asked for it!
Windblade! I slipped up.
Now they say you must have a death wish.
Don't be intimidated. Lord Harbinger will be here soon.
Out of my sight.
You need to hurry up. Roast fry.
An unfortunate fall. Disappear.
Have a load of this.
Let the show begin.
Got you. Her Majesty's power flows through me.
Let's spark things up a little.
Got you.
Windblade.
You can't. Mirror images disperse like water.
Let's dance.
Out of my sight. Look alive! You can't. Winter shall eventually come.
You actually managed to find this place. Congratulations.
So, you're another Fatui Harbinger? Like Senora and Child?
Senora and Child. I didn't know you and my two least reliable colleagues were acquainted. I'm the Balladeer. Number 6 of the Fatui Harbingers. Delighted to meet you, oh mighty traveler. So many visitors today. To what do I owe the honor? Oh, so that's what this is about. I think you've got the wrong idea. I know how this looks, but I'm just here to follow orders. I'm obviously not the mastermind behind this. Aren't you supposed to be pretty tough? What are you waiting for? Go get them. You're getting all worked up over nothing. Didn't have you down as being so weak.
How can you say this is nothing?
How can you call it anything more? It's the way of the world. Human life is worthless. They were always going to die, with or without a delusion. At least having one gives them a chance to fulfill their ambitions. Do you have any idea how useful the Vision Hunt decree is to us? It took a lot of work to make it happen. Obviously, it was in our best interests. Good news is, our hard work is finally paying off. Generating conflict creates a big market for delusions. Now we just let the promise of power draw in the weak. For just a small price, they get the feeling of controlling the world, trading their life for supreme power. Pretty good deal, don't you think?
So, the Fatui started the Vision Hunt decree? You've been behind it all along?
From the outside, Inazuma looks pretty impenetrable. But on the inside, it's a land of opportunity. With a little effort, we were able to break them down from within. Eternity stretches things out over a long time, but each moment within it becomes all the more fragile. Take your friend in the Resistance, for example. There's nothing you can do now. He's a lost cause. Just like a bubble on the water. Beautiful for a moment, then total destruction. The more it takes from them, the more tightly they hold on to it. And the more incompetent they are, the more determined they are to fight it. It's such a farce. You have to see the funny side.
Hey, calm down!
That's it. Just like that. Embrace the anger. Embrace it! The wrath of the gods fills this factory, and it feeds on your anger.
What's happening? Get up!
Repeat after me. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. Come on. Okay, that's positive. Your brain seems relatively unscathed. This is good news. It's just as well, really, with the amount of effort it took me to get you back here. Honestly, it was like you were glued to the ground back there.
Nico? Paimon's been wanting to ask you about something. How come you're acting so differently from when we first met you?
Am I? Maybe it's because I had the other shrine maidens leave. Anyway, I've always been like this. People show you whatever side of themselves they want you to see. I know this for a fact. Every side of me is the real me. People just like to define things in all sorts of arbitrary ways. This is a human society. At the moment, anyway. And I'm just doing as I please.
Paimon didn't quite follow.
Study humans a while longer, my little friend. You'll see what I mean.
Right! Paimon was so focused on the Traveler that Paimon didn't notice what you did to get Scaramouche off our backs.
What if I told you it was a secret art from the Grand Narukami Shrine, and that I had the balladeer down on his knees, begging for mercy in an instant? Would you believe me? Well, maybe you should be worrying less about that, and more about how exactly you're going to thank me, no? Maybe some of your neural circuitry is less intact than I thought. I didn't mean you had to be so formal about it. I need your actions, not your words. The delusions. They're still on your mind, aren't they? You needn't worry. The leader of Watatsumi Island took some troops to clear the place out. She's also issued a strict ban on the use of delusions across the whole army. With their stronghold exposed, I doubt the balladeer is stubborn enough to try and retaliate now on his colleagues' behalf. It would be more trouble than it's worth. I must say, I would relish the opportunity to watch the Fatui getting a taste of their own medicine. Well, anyway, that Songonomiya Kokomi, she really outdid herself this time. I'd love to have another chat with her again in person, but alas, belief systems can be such a hindrance sometimes.
A hindrance? Should you really be saying that as the Gucci of the Grand Shrine?
Anyway, I'm only telling you this to stop you worrying so that you can focus on something I need you to do for me. You've met her, right? I'm not talking about the puppet. I mean her. You've met her, yes? Yes, the true Raiden Shogun, who meditates endlessly in the plane of Euthymia to preserve her being. Her name is A.
Are you saying ceremony was just a puppet? And the real Raiden Shogun is the one that the Traveler met later? And does that mean that when the battlefield changed, so did the opponent?
Because this is the Raiden Shogun's eternity. Before pursuing the eternity of her nation, she had to reach eternity for herself. Since the physical body will eventually turn to dust, she replaced hers with that of a puppet. And since the spirit is susceptible to erosion, she placed her consciousness inside her sword, where she remains in a meditative state, free from all disturbances.
So, that place that she carved open with her sword...
The plane of euthymia. Essentially, the world inside her mind. A place that typically only allows her existence. She shuts herself off in her inner world, leaving all the affairs of the outside world to be dealt with by a puppet, who has a singular focus on the pursuit of eternity. This is the approach A has come up with for realizing eternity. You mean Morax? It's been a while since I last saw him. A surprising decision by Liyue's Archon. What a fascinating god he is.
It seems like the Raiden Shogun's approach solves the problem Zhongli was facing, though.
Perhaps. Or you could take the view that she's acting like a little child, throwing a temper tantrum and locking herself in her room. Don't you think? The grand notion of eternity she once held has long since given way to the eternity of her own definition. And ultimately, her eternity is defined by fear. The fear of loss. The truth is, we are on the same side. You want to save the people of Inazuma from the Vision Hunt decree. So do I. The only difference is that I'd rather like to save this nation and save A while we're at it. The key is that the plane of euthymia represents A's inner world. Defeat her there, and you may well have the chance to shake the Raiden Shogun's will.
So this is your plan? To abolish the Vision Hunt decree? Not by talking her out of it, or through an armed resistance, but by, hopping inside the Raiden Shogun's inner world?
You're a fast learner. In short, this is the last chance to get Inazuma back on track. Otherwise, an eternity of darkness awaits. Don't you realize how special you are? Remember, the plane of euthymia is a space where only she is allowed to exist. The fact that you could appear there tells us one crucial thing. That you have piqued her interest. Perhaps it's because she has never seen an individual who is so unpredictable in the face of eternity.
Has no one else ever been in there?
None. No one has seen the devotee of eternity since she shut herself away. In fact, no one even knows what it looks like in there. Your existence is more than just an opportunity. It's the very key to all of this. To that I say, well done, child. You did not disappoint me after all.
Wait, you're leaving? Where are you going?
Anti-Raiden Shogun training. I've prepared a special program just for you. Come along.
gonna do it here? And what's this mechanism for?
Think of it as a catalyst that can reproduce the Raiden Shogun's combat moves. I made it from my own memory, which means it should be perfectly accurate. Unless, of course, her skills have declined. It'll give you a chance to figure out her moves in advance and come up with a counter-strategy. That should be a big help, don't you think? The aim is to try to not get hit by the attacks. Since you've escaped certain death at her hand once already, I presume this shouldn't be more than you can handle.
What a workout! So how come you know so much about the Raiden Shogun?
You mean me? Perhaps it's because I'm the Electro Archon's familiar.
What? Like Dvalin is to Barbados? Huh. Never would have guessed by looking at you.
It sounds like you'd be more persuaded if you saw me in my fox form. In your dreams.
Huh.
More curious than my appearance is the fact that she and I don't see each other anymore, wouldn't you say? A nation to last for all eternity is a dream that she and I both share. But I don't think that's the same thing as complete stasis. At some point, she started going down a path that became increasingly difficult for me to join her on. You know, A never said goodbye to me before she stepped into the plane of Euthymia. Perhaps it's just my wishful thinking, but I think she did this deliberately, as her way of keeping our friendship eternal. By neither saying goodbye nor seeing me again, our relationship will remain forever how it was. In her mind, at least. Since we've embarked on two very different paths to eternity, I can either continue to maintain the status quo or do whatever it takes to bring her back on track, regardless of the cost. I have chosen the latter because if stubbornly isolating herself in the plane of Euthymia is her idea of eternity, then my duty as her eternal familiar is to drag her back out of her own head and into the real world.
Aw, Miko, you sound like a really great friend.
I'm only telling you this so you can properly understand my plan. Could you possibly spare the sentimentality for the time being? Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. Time for Anti-Raiden Shogun Training Phase 2.
There's a part 2?
Windblade! With the wind!
Go, Barbara, go!
Let's get it on!
Wind blade!
La, 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 la. I'll protect us.
Wind blade!
Buckle up! Ha! Gloves off!
We're finally done. How did we do?
You did quite admirably. I could see your determination and your hard work.
So, do you think we're ready to beat the Raiden Shogun now?
How do I put this? You're no match for her at all.
Wait, what? So all of this was a complete waste of time?
You are the most important part of the plan. I know what I'm doing. You don't think I'd leave you with no chance to win at all, do you? Speaking of, Traveler, what do you think of the Resistance Army's chances? You're absolutely right. Perhaps they occasionally best the Shogun's army in open battle, but when they face the Raiden Shogun herself, considering even their visions have been taken from them and embedded in the statue, they're ultimately quite helpless.
You don't have to be so blunt. The Traveler's the captain of Swordfish too, you know.